G'day guys, welcome back to another day in paradise. Alright, beautiful day, third day in a row under 30 degrees Celsius, and I am loving it. My fat ass sweats buckets, even looks like going over 30 degrees. Anyway, today's video a little bit different. First off, we'll have some foraging, mainly mistakes that I'm making. Second up will be a small cooking segment. Third up will be a update of what's going on in the last few months since I've been absent from YouTube. So yeah, let's do it. Alright, so the first thing I very quickly learned about using a power hammer is tongs. I don't have any clips in my tongs, and quickly realised I needed them. And also I can't use my left hand to hold the tongs. Here I've got a bit of 1075, and I was having trouble getting the placement on the anvil correct. The amount of vibration coming through was crazy. Still rough as guts, still learning. I'll put a bit of effort into it every day until I get it right, but yeah, definitely not as easy as I thought it would be, but definitely a lot easier than doing it by hand. Yeah, so you can see how jagged those transitions are. The drawing out part was not too bad, but I think I'm going to have to use a bit of round to push into that. I have this wicked twist at the end. It's just terrible. But yeah, definitely something I'll work on.
So my name's Steph. I'm Drew's wife. A couple of months ago we went fishing and with one of Drew's mates, and we brought home a couple of bass and a ridiculously big esky full of yabbies, which by the way I'm petrified of. So today we're just going to show you how to do a quick midweek recipe. It's pretty good. It takes 2 seconds, which is fantastic. So first off, we're cutting up a bit of garlic. We use quite a bit because they were frozen, so it doesn't quite have the potency of that, and I love garlic, and I put garlic on absolutely everything. So adding to that, we're just going to roughly chop up some parsley. Literally roughly chopped, it's not going to matter. And then we just pull a little bit off for presentation later. After that, we're just going to use roughly about 75 grams of butter. That's quite a bit, but it's garlic and it's butter and it's parsley, so, you know, we'll find millions of uses for it later. Just whip up some garlic bread, ready to go. Cool. And then we're just going to add some sweet paprika. You can add hot paprika and it gives it a nice kick, but Drew's a bit of a sook when it comes to spicy food.
How dare you?
No, I dare. So this is just a quick little trick that Drew taught me. So you pour a bit of hot water in the cup, swirl it around, and put on this to the steam, so that'll get the butter soft. And then eventually we're going to melt it a little bit later. Alright, so to cut the yabbies in half, it can be a bit tough. You sort of just jam it to the head first, and then use your cleaver to push the rest down. Try and go full swing at it, because, like, apparently they go everywhere. I'll show you that one later. Anyways, so now we're just going to brush on some of the garlic butter. Mine's got quite big chunks of garlic in there. Again, I love garlic. So then just try and check some of the bigger, chunkier garlics between the meat and the shell, just so it stays in there a bit. And then we just sprinkle the parsley over the top. So just put them into the pan at high heat, shell side down. Because it's shell side down, like, you don't have to worry about burning it. Well, you do, but not as much. Leave it for about 3 minutes and then turn it, and you should get that lovely bright red colour coming through. I wouldn't worry about too much about if it comes out black like that one. Like I said, it's shell, and sometimes it's just coloration of the yabby itself. So just turn that over, put it down to medium heat, cook it for another, say, 3 minutes. You should be able to tell by the colour of it once you flip it back over. And then just to finish it, we just pour a little bit of lemon juice over it. For fragrance as well as taste. Cool. And then just pull them off. Try and make it as pretty as you can. Obviously plating's not a big thing for me. I just like to eat things.
Yeah, Steph's actually afraid of 3 things in this life: children, yabbies, and turkeys. So it's a pretty big deal for her to get in there and do this, but she loves eating them all and she loves looking at them. So
Plus, he's well until he's dead. Always helps.
we kept shells and we boil them down to make a bisque. And there's the final plate, and it was delicious, wasn't it?
Yeah, I said it took like, I don't know, 10-15 minutes to wake, so good meal, midweek meal when you're feeling lazy and just want something delicious.
Yeah, it's one of my favourites. Best meat in the bush, I reckon. So after about 9 months of no significant rain, we had about 45 mils in a week, and then we had 52 mils in about 1 hour. Had a pretty massive storm coming through, washed a lot of dirt out from underneath the house around the pylons. So we got this little baby in, we hired it for a week, and Steph, turns out all the computer games she plays transfers pretty well. Must be the joystick control. So we dug ourselves a creek, which will hopefully channel the water away from the house. We dug some swales as well that we're going to use to plant out our permaculture orchard.
That the dogs love as a bath, by the way.
Yeah. Pepper, you can see there on the back of my old man, and Junior, unfortunately, both passed away this year. Junior was, 12 years old, 13 years old, so he had a pretty good run. We've still got these two idiots to keep us company. Yeah, they're not as fun as not as good as dog as Junior was, but they help pass the time and they keep the animals safe. Anyway, that's it from us today, guys. Here's a little clip of Steph.
This is why you shouldn't hit it really hard.
Yeah, this is Steph launching it. All right, see you next time.